Hi, good morning, folks, and welcome to today's racing on this Monday, the start of a brand new week, the middle of October. It's the 17th, and it is just before 7:30. And I've got to say, what a wonderful day it was yesterday. Not in terms of all the results, but because we had time to spend with our Clocking the Gallop faithful down at Greyville. We had our horse running yesterday. It might not have run into the money, but certainly it was a very encouraging run. So just for a word for all the Clocking the Gallop followers, yesterday's run by Miraculous Man, I think he finished about 5 lengths back. He was last turning for home in his second race, and the feedback was good that he's on the right track. So just bear that in mind when he comes out next time out. So it is racing today, moving the tracks from the turf to the Polytrack today. A tough day yesterday in terms of certain races, but there was some money to be had by all in certain of the races yesterday. Let's hope that today is a little bit better for the Ghostryder in his place accumulator, which I think he missed by 1 leg yesterday, and we'll run through the 8 races carded today. So it is on the Polytrack. The official track condition is standard. And let's have a look at the details. There was no rain yesterday when I was there, but the last 7 days have yielded 7.5 millimeters of rain down at Greyville, and Kanya Sakai is not riding today. He has got Stipe's permission to get off. Let's go to the first race, which runs at 5-1. 8 races today on the Polytrack. Race 1 is a qualified maiden over 1,200 meters. And here, number 1, Lord Edward, is now the mount of apprentice Hlengwa, who will claim 4 kilos riding number 1, Lord Edward. Also note number 3, Easy Roy Easy, will race with the blinkers on. The Ghostryder is tipping number 7, McCartney, for Tony Riverland and Keegan DeMello, to beat number 6, Geronimo. Third goes to number 8, Ndabi Zita, and fourth to number 9, King's Spear. So 7, 6, 8, and 9. Watch out for the visiting runner from the Robin Clarkson yard, number 5, Lady Shockluck, who runs in the first race, because this horse has run on the Poly before and hasn't done too badly. So watch out for the 5 in the first race, which is the opening leg of the bipot. Race 2 starts off the place accumulated 1:30. It's a maiden plate for 3-year-olds, and it's run over 1,700 meters. And here you could scratch number 2, Wild Style. That is a non-runner. So race 2, scratch number 2. The selection is number 3, Imaginable. Again, Keegan DeMello gets the nod here for Alison Wright. To beat home number 1, Johnny's Hope. Third, number 6, Corsican. And fourth to number 5, Paris Pike. 3, 1, 6, and 5 in race number 2. On we move to the third race, the start of the pick 6 at 2:05. It's a merit rated 66 handicap over 1,700 meters. And in race 3, scratches number 7, Miss Missouri. That is out. The tip here is for number 11. That is Fever, Dennis Bosch, and Muzieni teaming up. Fever is tipped to win race 3, ahead of number 2, Kanyisa and Lela. Third goes to number 10. Just having a look at that one. That is Raven Sword. And fourth to number 8, High Green. 11, 2, 10, and 8. For bigger perms include numbers 4, Lord Minva, and 5, Osceola. 4 and 5 to go in there. Race 4 runs at 20-3. It's a merit rated 76 handicap over 1,400 meters. And in the fourth race, there are no changes to report. Here, number 1, Winter with Joe, is the top choice for Malasela Kacheri and Peter Muscat. Winter with Joe's tipped to beat home number 7, Pewter Sky. Third, number 4, Metallic Gold. And fourth, number 3, Maximus. 1, 7, 4, and 3. But it is a tough race. The maiden winner, number 2, Global Dollar, deserves to go in, as does number 6, Kimura. Then the toughest race on the card, according to the Ghostryder, is race 5. It jumps off at 3:15. It's a merit rated 76 handicap, and it's over 1,400 meters. Ghostryder believes this is a field race. He says go the field here, but his top 4 in the order 4 to win it. Gentleman's Way, to beat home number 1, Giam Batista. Third to 5, Cupid Song. And fourth to number 6, Black White Dynamite. And on we move to the sixth race at 10-4. This is a fillies and mares 68 handicap over 1,200 meters. Moving on to race 6. In the sixth race, number 7, Snow Tune, will race with a compression mask. Top choice here is the Mark Dixon runner, number 3, Shell Seeker. Keegan DeMello rides that to beat number 1, Meteoric, the visitor. Third, number 4, Birdwatcher. And fourth, number 2, Flying the Star. And then on to race 7 at 4:25, a fillies and mares 78 handicap over 1,200 meters. Race 7, number 1, Toto, no blinkers. No blinkers for number 1, Toto, now with the Mike Miller yard. So that is the change in the 7th race. And here, number 3, tipped to win it, Star Choice for the Frank Robinson yard. Second, number 5, Corner Crusade. Third, number 8, Arctic Princess. And fourth, number 4, Mvula Zana. 3, 5, 8, 4. Watch number 6 as well there, Boldly Go from the Dean Canamere stable. And the 8th and last race of the day runs at 5 o'clock this evening on this Monday. It's the fillies and mares 68 handicap. It's run over 1,200 meters. Here, number 10, Street Dancing, is the scratching. Scratch number 10, Street Dancing. Number 1, Morgan Le Fay, races with a Cornell collar. And this selection in the last is number 5, Aisling, to beat number 1, Morgan Le Fay. Third, given to number 8, Gimme a Lullaby. And fourth to number 6 in Kalanzini. 5, 1, 8, and 6 in the 8th and last of the day. That rounds up our selections for today. Next up, we'll show you the place accumulator numbers for the start of a brand new week. So we're back with the place accumulator, and remember, it is starting off in race 2, 7 legs. The full perm today is going to cost you 432 Rand. It cost you 43 Rand 20 for 10% and 86 Rand 40 for 20%. So here are the numbers starting off in race 2. That's off at 130. Numbers 1 and 3 in the first leg, Johnny's Hope and Imaginable. By 2 and 11, Kanisa and Lela and Fever. Then 1, 4, and 7, Winter with Joe, Metallic Gold, and Pewter Sky. By 1 and 4, GM Batista and Gentleman's Way. By 1, 3, and 4, Meteoric, Shell Seeker, and Birdwatcher. Then 3, 5, and 8, Star Choice, Corner Crusade, and Arctic Princess. And the last leg, 1 and 5, Morgan Le Fay and Aisling. Those are our PA numbers today, 432 Rand. It's our only bet that we're taking, and it'll cost you 43 Rand 20 for 10%. And the Ghostryder is pretty positive that you'll be in the winner's queue today after a slightly disappointing performance yesterday. Now, if you want to personally subscribe to the Ghostryder for his selections, and it's a more in-depth discussion on racing in KwaZulu-Natal, you can WhatsApp him now on 082 695 3545. And just before we go, I will bring you the cost structure of this, just that you've got that in mind and where you can deposit your monies. But for more people to come on board, there are quite a few people already on board, but if you want to come on board and find out more information about KwaZulu-Natal racing, then this is the place to be. So I'm coming up with that shortly. So this is basically what it is. It is 70 Rand if you're choosing a single KwaZulu-Natal meeting. If you're choosing a calendar week, where sometimes they're up to 4 KwaZulu-Natal meetings, mostly 3 though, then that option is 150 Rand, and then a full calendar month. And you're probably getting between 10 and 12 meetings there, or maybe even more at sometimes, 500 Rand for that. The banking details are on the screen if you're looking to support the Ghostryder. And obviously, the calendar month would be from the day that you take it to the same day the following month. Those are the banking details on your screen there. Get in touch with the Ghostryder for his private tipping service. That's racing today on this Monday, the 17th of October. Enjoy it out at the Greyville Polytrack. Tomorrow, we're down in the Eastern Cape. Again, we were racing there last Tuesday. It's a turf meeting out at Fairview. So I'll be chatting to Nino Podesta tonight and then to MX tomorrow morning. Looking forward to doing that. And from the Clocking the Gallop team, have a great racing week. And once again, thanks for the huge amount of support yesterday afternoon at Greyville. And thanks for those that came up to me during the course of the day to say how's it. From myself and the rest of the team, until tomorrow, bye-bye.